A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant shift in immigration policy, the Trump administration has announced plans to expand the criteria for evaluating the good moral character of applicants seeking U.S. citizenship. This new directive from U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, aims to move beyond a simple review of an applicant's criminal record and will require immigration officers to conduct a more comprehensive assessment of an individual's behavior and contributions to society. The memo, released on Friday, outlines a holistic approach that considers not only the absence of wrongdoing, but also positive attributes such as community involvement, educational achievements, and overall adherence to societal norms. The agency has made it clear that while existing rules barring citizenship for those with serious offenses, like murder, will remain in place, the new guidelines will introduce a broader evaluation of what constitutes good moral character. Matthew Trugesser, a spokesperson for USCIS, emphasized that U.S. citizenship is the gold standard of citizenship. It should only be offered to the world's best of the best. This move comes as President Trump has made immigration enforcement a top priority during his second term, signaling what could be the most extensive domestic deportation effort in U.S. history. The administration has also hinted at the possibility of revoking citizenship from individuals who have already been naturalized. In recent months, USCIS has indicated it would be scrutinizing immigrants' social media activity for signs of anti-Semitism and using such information as a basis for denying visa and green card applications. Under the new policy, immigration officers are instructed to evaluate evidence of moral character, which includes an applicant's community engagement and educational background, alongside any negative information that may arise, such as multiple DUI convictions or behaviors deemed inconsistent with civic responsibility. Critics of the policy argue that it expands the grounds for denying citizenship and could lead to arbitrary enforcement, as immigration officers may impose subjective interpretations of what constitutes good moral character. Doug Rand, a former senior official during the Biden administration, expressed concern that the new guidelines effectively stretched the definition of good moral character to include benign behaviors. Jane Lopez, an associate professor of sociology, noted that while the requirement for good moral character has been in place since the 1790 Naturalization Act, applicants now face a higher burden to demonstrate positive contributions rather than merely the absence of criminal activity. The memo also highlights that family caregiving and ties to the community will be considered as positive attributes. However, the loose nature of the new guidelines raises questions about consistency in evaluations, as immigration officers will have significant discretion in their assessments. Gabriel Chin, an immigration law professor, warned that the vague criteria could make it more challenging for non-citizens to establish their legal status in the U.S. Furthermore, the guidance suggests increased scrutiny of actions that could disqualify applicants, including aggravated felonies and even lawful actions that may be perceived as inconsistent with civic responsibility. As the Trump administration continues to tighten immigration policies, this latest directive is seen as part of a broader strategy to limit legal immigration and reshape the landscape of citizenship in the United States. The implications of these changes could be far-reaching, affecting countless individuals seeking to make the U.S. their home. As the administration moves forward with this expanded scrutiny, many are left wondering how these new standards will be implemented and the potential impact on the future of immigration in America. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.